Hi, my name is Matt Carroll with World Class Coaching. Today, I want to talk to you about a training session that I found from Smedley's Drills by Don Herlin. I really enjoy this book. It's available on the website, World Class Coaching, and I'll put that in the show notes so you can check it out. But I think it does a great job of taking just very simple drills, not over complicating the ideas that we're trying to get across. Tells you some really great progressions for these drills. It's really no nonsense, gets to the point, and is going to make your players better. And to present this, I'm going to use our new version of Academy Sports Coach that I think is really great that you should definitely check out. And we'll include that in the show notes as well, how you can access this new feature. But I think it's really great because what we've got here is they've added this where you can just click play to pop right up on the screen. It's really great. I have a touch screen computer, so to be able to use that on the go, can use that on my iPad. I have a lot of different options here. But for this drill, what I've got going on is, again, we're just going to get into a shooting drill, simplify the idea, but utilize a lot of different progressions to make it more complicated or less complicated based on our players' needs and abilities. So here I've got two lines of my black players and my yellow players, and a couple feeder players at the bottom here. The first feeder player is going to take this ball and pass it to the first player in black here. He's going to take a touch, and he's going to go 1v1 against this yellow player. He'll try to shoot and score, and we'll add, obviously, just right there, our goalie. He's going to try to shoot and score. There we go. He scores. The yellow player then is going to go to the end of the line. Black player then is going to touch this cone. Feeder is going to feed the ball to yellow. This black player then is going to turn around and defend against that yellow player. So we've got some progression going on here. We've got some transition. A couple things we want to talk to our players about is we want to make sure that they're taking a good directional first touch. You don't want a player to take a first touch where they're stopping the ball dead and then having to slow it up. You don't want to take too big of a touch so that you're then getting to the space of the defender and you're making a 50-50 option here. We're really looking for our player to take a touch that's going to set up if they're going to be able to take some space and find a shot off, or to pull a move that they're going to find the space to get the shot off. Really talking about that setup touch, our first touch affecting our second touch, and creating that space and not taking ourselves out of frame of goal. A lot of players like to find space out here where they're creating a lower angle. We really want to try to create our space within the frames of the goal here. We can even work on a little bit of our defending. We can work on our feeder passes. And the way we can progress this even further a little bit is we can change the service the players are receiving. So maybe this ball, instead of being a straight pass to their foot, now is lofted. It is maybe away from them, so they have to come back inside. Another one I like to do is you have the feeder player behind that player, so they throw it over their shoulder, almost like it's coming in from a through ball. They have to take it down out of the air and then set up and go 1v1 with that defender. So I really like this drill. We're getting a lot of movement. We're getting a lot of shots off, a lot of things kind of back and forth here. The next step, we're going to add all these players into the grid. We'll have 3 black players, 3 red players. Let's get him on. 3 yellow players. We get rid of these cones. All right, so we got a 3v3 v3. And what we're going to do here is we're going to have, let's say, black and yellow are on offense, and then red is defending. And we're going to play a 6v3 game. Now, let's say red is able to win the transition from black. Now, black is the defending team, and we have a 6v3 with red and yellow versus black. And everyone's trying to score, right, from the 6v3 here. So if this player is defending, he's going to slide over. He's going to slide in and play defensively. And we're going to see a scramble in the box. They've got the extent of the entire 18, so we can move the ball around, try to possess it, but he seems trying to score. What you're getting here is you're getting a lot of chaos. Okay, you've got a lot of players on offense, but that doesn't always help because you've got less space. You've got a lot of congestion in the 18. It's going to be difficult to get some of these passes off. It's almost working against itself because of lack of space. And you got 3 defenders already giving you applying pressure. So you're looking to move the ball around, use the width of the 18 to create those setup shots that you were finding in your first drill. So if we got a red player, it's too congested, he can bring the ball out wide. We can spread the field, really open things up, and looking to find that pass where we take a first touch, this player takes it around, stays in the frame of goal, and finds a finish. Now, the way we can progress this drill, and make this a little bit more difficult is we can make it that all the shots have to be one-timers. Okay, so we're looking now, instead of, hey, take a touch, beat a man, find space, play it out, whatever. We're looking to find, through our setup play, that perfect slotted ball where it's kind of just setting them up for that shot. And that's going to definitely require a little bit more of patience, where players are moving the ball a little bit more, maintaining possession within tight spaces, just everything your players are really going to be looking for when they're playing within the 18. The next progression after that, after we've had our more of our line based shooting drill, now we've made it a little bit more realistic. We're going to make it even more realistic here. We're going to add another goal on this end. A lot of great options from Academy Soccer Coach for the goal demonstration. A lot more angles than we had in the past, overhead views and things like that. So we're going to go 4 yellows. All right, we're going to go 2 reds. Get rid of this guy. Add another yellow in here. 4 yellows. We got another goalie in. Go here. Goal. We got our 4 black players. Click it. There we go. All right, so what we've got here is a 4, 4 plus 2. So you've got 6 attacking players at all times. And we're really looking for the attacking players. The reason we're looking for to have numbers up in these situations is we're looking to create as many chances as possible, but you're going to still have the defensive responsibilities. So, and the pressure. So we don't want it to be 4v4 here, because it's going to limit the amount of shooting opportunities. When you have 2 players, you're going to find a lot more shooting opportunities, and it's going to find it for both. That's really why we have neutrals on the field at all times. We're trying to recreate that situation we had in that first drill, but in a more natural, consequence-based setting, where, like, hey, instead of, okay, you lose the ball here, you go to the end of the line, it's over. We're really finding situations where you lose that ball, you have to get back into a defensive stance. We're making it, as the session goes, we're isolating that one particular moment we want to find, and as we go further through the game, or through the drills, we're finding more and more ways to make it game-like, but find that situation within the game. So that's why we're 6v4, basically. We're just going to play a live game here. We can make some more conditions where we can thin the field out. We can make it any service out of bounds comes in from a bouncing ball. We can make it that there's we can make the field wider. All balls have to come in through one timer. Anything we want, we can do a lot here. But we're really trying to just get that whatever happened that in that first drill, trying to recreate that as many times as possible in this session. So again, my name is Matt Carroll with World Class Coaching. If you want to check this out, it'll be in the show notes. Really great book. I got a lot of the ideas for this drill from Smedley's Drills by Don Harlan. And definitely check out the new Academy Sports Coach cloud. It's really great. I like a lot of the new shapes and options. And again, for someone that uses an iPad or a touchscreen computer on the go, I think it's a really great option. Have a good day.